Yo, yo, yo.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the South Coast GT 2017. As you can see, big event going on. 200 Wargamers coming in to play Age of Sigmar, and it's going to be a pretty good time. So let's go and have a look around and see what's going on. So, Wayne, quite exciting, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Last year, 120 turnout. This year, 186.
Yeah, so we sold 240 tickets in about a minute, and then we've ended up going to... by the time we had dropouts and the rest of it, I think we're about 190 something. So still the biggest singles in the world for Age of Sigmar, and considering last year was 126 after the initial lull that we had with the scene, it's been fantastic, hasn't it? So.
Yeah, it's very hard to hit the 200 because we always get dropouts on the morning, which is a shame because we always want to hit that 200 mark. We can cater for 200, but one year hopefully we'll hit it. But I just think in the nature of things happen. People's cars break down. One guy lost his keys. Yeah. He couldn't make it. Well, he turned up halfway through the first game. So, lots of things happen on the morning. But very happy.
Yeah.
Very happy.
And the gamers seem to be having a good time, don't they, overall?
Yeah, loving it. Yeah, I mean, the painting standard this year is the highest it's ever been, I think. The scenery is amazing. I think the game obviously lends itself to that because of you're not restricting movement, as you did with 8th editions and previous editions with the blocks. So the creativity side of it just there's a lot more avenues to pursue, and they have this year. The guys really embraced it. It's been great.
One of the most popular videos, actually, I think, on the channel from last year when we did this was the video looking at the best armies and seeing what we've got. And I think we've got a coolest army here, which sometimes is given to the army that not necessarily technically the best standard, but has the coolest theme. Yeah. Or the person's gone out of the way to make it amazing.
Yeah, the overall theme and look and atmosphere that the army brings. And that is very hotly contested this year.
It's been a bit, we called it the Steve Foote Awards because Steve Foote himself has won this back-to-back for a few years. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, he's got some competition this year. He's gone all out. I'm sure when we walk around we'll find him. I don't know if he's here.
He's on the bottom table.
Oh, is he? So he's dressed as a monk in full. He's even had his hair cut this morning properly to look like a monk, hasn't he? So he's desperate for that trophy again, isn't he? He's gone all out. And there's a few of them, so we're looking forward to seeing them. Yeah. We've got all the best armies, so that'll be up later as we go. For now, we just wanted to walk you around, really just get you a bit of a look at the event as a whole. The round one teaser went up. We were just getting everything sorted, weren't we? I mean, basically, if we walk slightly to the left here, we can't walk too much because we'll be standing on in terms of live TV. But behind us is Warhammer TV. They've come here to support us, which is fantastic. So you can see here
doing a great job.
This is the setup for Warhammer TV, being streamed online. Got Mark Wildman playing Zinch. And it's playing against Destruction by the looks of it. I can see Ogres and all sorts on there, so that's good. And then we've got, the crew down here sorting everything out. You can see the mission down there does a fantastic job of making sure that all works. And then on this side we've got all the commentary going on. Tournament organiser Russville on there talking to Rob live on the TV, which is good. And then, as if we planned it, Martin has just walked past them. Martin works at Games Workshop. Martin, tell us a little about what you do and what you guys are here for the weekend.
I'm the social video manager at Games Workshop, so I get to help all these guys to deliver some awesome video content. So from the Twitch stream that you can see them doing now to all the awesome tutorials that Duncan does, and especially what most of you probably have just seen, which is the new Warhammer 40,000 trailer.
Brilliant. So we might as well talk about that while we're here then. So what's that about? 40k news?
The new Warhammer 40,000 trailer. I think that's all I can tell you at the minute. You can see the trailer there. There's a comprehensive FAQ that's available on the community website. And that'll tell you everything that we have at the minute.
Brilliant, that's fantastic. So Warhammer-community.com. I know Wayne and I have talked a lot about this in recent shows. It's becoming a real hub of information. So if you haven't seen that, go and check it out, and there'll be loads of stuff, I'm sure. But obviously we're talking about Age of Sigmar here, but tons of us are fans of the Games Workshop as a whole. So the Games Workshop, can we call it the Games Workshop?
The Games Workshop.
It's not a thing, is it?
So, I think they can have a "the" in front.
Yeah, so check that out.
They've owned it.
So Martin, you've obviously covered, you've been a tournament gamer yourself for many years and covered a lot of events. You've played at the South Coast GT yourself. How have you found the overall vibe of the event this year?
Oh, it's the best ever, isn't it? I think that we came last year and it was like that sort of fledgling Age of Sigmar community that we had. And now it's the really super positive vibe that we had last year, playing an awesome new game, plus like 220 odd players having a great time playing Age of Sigmar.
And what have you seen? Have you seen anything cool? I know we're going to have a video on it and the amount of hobby here on display, but there's some fantastic hobby. Have you seen any personal favourites at the moment?
I think they're all amazing, aren't they? There's some proper hobby heroes, as you would call it. We've got Ben Johnson, who we saw all over Twitter with his 5 bloodthirsters. But I think no less impressive is Steve Foot, and he's got his full outfit on, full terrain board. We're actually going to get Steve on the live stream in the next couple of weeks.
Brilliant.
So they're going to be doing a Neo, like Nord event organizer takeover for a day.
Yeah.
And coming up and playing. And then you got Steve Rand with his 4, is it?
Yeah.
4 Lords of Change. Some awesome stuff. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know about you guys, but I can't come here without wanting to go away and do the army.
No.
Is it like that for you?
Yeah. Well, so we've been walking around playing now, and I keep looking at things saying, I could do that. And one of the things that has been really impressive, I think, is, so for those of you who don't know, the tournament scene in the UK, unless we're at a gaming venue, like Warhammer World, we don't really have terrain, so we ask players to supply the terrain, and they've gone all out here. I mean, the tables are fantastic. We'll have a walk around in a minute and have a look at, just so you can see something, get some shots on the end of the video for you. But the whole game looks amazing, and as a result, I think it makes us want to play, doesn't it? We're like, I could play.
Well, when the first game started, we were walking around, so we do this every year. Walk around the first round. We want to play straight away. Some of the scenery, going back to it, like with Silver Tower. So one of our scenarios is Silver Tower, and a lot of people have actually made Silver Towers for the scenarios, whether they're actually silver and they light up and they play music, or they just
it's amazing,
yeah.
Ben Curry's got one that has actually got LEDs. You can see it just there. If you pan across, you can see his lit up Silver Tower.
And just in the shop there's some excitement. I think the guy there's been down his local Games Workshop, has got himself a Caradrian book. He's having a glance.
It's so good, isn't it? Yeah. It was great talking to you yesterday after seeing the Jeremy V-Talk interview.
Yeah.
And getting all super excited about the new background. The background for the Caradrian Overlord.
You can't watch that and not want to go and,
because he is that guy. He is the most excited hobbyist ever, just like us. And that's one of the great things I think about the whole community scene now, is that a lot of the people who are in the community or in Games Workshop hobbies can see that actually all the people who work at Games Workshop are that guy as well.
Yeah.
And we get to hang out together and just sort of share that love for the hobby.
Definitely, and I think the community's appreciated it. I know we've chatted many times on the show about the change in direction, shall we say, from as it was called by some of your colleagues, New Games Workshop in the in an Adepticon thing we were sitting in. But yeah, it has felt like that. And having you guys here, I think you can see the community's been really thankful for the coverage.
It's just great to be a part of it. It's something that I've always enjoyed anyway, regardless of what job I did at Games Workshop. And so now to have it as part of my job is just amazing.
So let's have a brief chat then about the stream. Because you've been monitoring obviously the stream and what these guys are doing. How's your viewers? Have you seen, is it all over the world, people watching?
Yeah, it's great actually. So we had a bunch of people talking on earlier on today from Australia because they heard that the guy from Sydney was going to be on the first game. So they were up early, or they were stayed up late, and they were all commenting. So we had like 400 at like 10 o'clock this morning, which is pretty good, like when you think about 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. And then it's got steadily more through the day. So it seems like we're just waiting for the US guys to get up and start watching, and we should have plenty of people viewing over the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, it should be good by about game 3. It should be right on there. So
we I think that the buzz, I think because this is the 9th year we've been running this tournament, so for us it's we never know, we always know what we want to get out of this tournament, but we never know quite how it's going to, are we going to have problems? I mean, this morning we turned up and someone had super glued the main padlock to the gate that comes in. So I had to get a grinder and cut that off.
We should clarify that they super glued the lock, not they just super glued it to the gate, because that would be very good.
So that was a good start, but it didn't have any impact because we got it all sorted early enough to not actually, that had no impact on the tournament whatsoever. But everything has run smoothly as it always does. I think at the end of the day, gamers come here and they just want a game. They just want to get their cool models out, get the scenery out, and they just want to have a good time. And it makes it easy. That's right. There's a lot of work that goes on in the background, but as long as they're happy and they're doing what they want to do, it makes for a great event. You were saying just earlier, weren't you, about the difference in modern Warhammer Age of Sigmar and how it is the referee. Because the rules are so clear now and so concise, you can just sit back and let it happen. I think we had one question in the whole of the first round that was a rules question, and so I think it speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly, last year was the easiest we'd seen it, and this year's been a little bit like that. In actual fact, this round's been the most, and we expected it to be the most, mainly because we've given new scenarios for this. Well, Russ has written them, and this particular one can create a few rules about model placement around this moving tower. When can you garrison, when you can't, but it's been still minimal. You're talking like 5, 6. So for us, it's fantastic. And we did have a line of sight question, didn't we, earlier? So
I literally had to put my head on the table, put my cheek on the table just to see the top of an orc's head for a prosecutor to shoot at him. But you could see it, but
Yeah, no, they're few and far between, and back in fantasy days, it would be a lot more, wouldn't it, of FAQs and how do you interpret this? But Age of Sigmar's great. It's going really good. So everybody seems to be having a good time. So I think we'll let you guys have a look at what's on the tables and what's going on, and then we'll catch up with you a bit later on. See you later.
Bye bye.
See you guys.